And he says there that he looks for that sheep until he finds it. In other words, when the shepherd leaves the 99 and goes searching for the one who went astray, he does not stop searching until he finds it. And that's something you need to know about God. He will keep seeking. Have you ever lost something of value? I don't know why it is, but I always lose valuable things. I never lose things I don't care about. And if I have a pair of junky sunglasses that are all scratched up, I couldn't lose them if my life depended on it. But I have a nice pair that I just got and I really don't want to lose, and I make it a point to remember where they are. I will lose it within 3 days. Or maybe you've lost a dog and you've searched, putting up little posters for it with his face, you know. Or you've lost a cat, which to me is an acceptable risk. I'm just kidding. I'm just playing true to form. Or you've lost something else. But I'll tell you what is really scary is when you lose a child. If you've ever been in an amusement park and you lose sight of your child for a moment, you know that sense of panic that sweeps over you. Years ago, we were doing a crusade and we were staying in a hotel, and Jonathan was just a little boy then, maybe, I think 3 or 4 years old. And he loved to push the elevator buttons. I'd let him do that. So we'd get in the elevator, I'd say, push this button, you know? So he loved to always do that. So we were going to an elevator and he ran ahead of me. And I said, wait till Dad gets there. And we came around a corner. I said, wait till Dad gets there. And he got into the elevator. And by the time I got there, the door's shut. I was like, oh no. So he's alone in an elevator. And I'm waiting and I'm pushing the button, pushing. You know, by the way, that doesn't make it come faster. But we pushing the button, and finally, it seemed like an eternity. The door's open. No, Jonathan. Okay, remain calm. You know, so I go down to the front desk, and I go up to the lady there. I say, my son was on an elevator. He got off on one of these floors. I don't know where he is. I want you to call security, call the police, call the National Guard. I need SWAT here now. I'm talking Navy SEALs now. And she's like, hold on, sir, one moment. I'll get to you. No, ma'am, excuse me. My son is somewhere in this hotel. You've got to help. Let me call security. Security? I'm like, okay, forget this. So I ran back to the elevator. I pushed every single button. And when the doors opened, I screamed his name out. And I finally found him on like the 9th floor, just standing there. It's just like, But I was prepared to do whatever it took to find him. And I mean, I would have kicked doors down. I would have done whatever it took. Failure was not an option, okay? Okay, that's the picture we have here. This is a shepherd looking for a sheep. This is a father looking for a son. God will not give up. Remember that when your children go astray. Remember that when you go astray. Failure is not an option for God. He's going to seek you out. And wherever you go or any person goes who tries to run from God, they will never escape his presence. Psalm 139 says, I can never escape from your spirit. I can never get away from your presence. If I go to heaven, you're there. If I go down to the depths of hell, you're there. If I take the wings of the morning and go by the furthest oceans, there your hand will guide me and your strength will support me. I can ask the darkness to hide me and the light around me to become night, but even in darkness I cannot hide from you. To you the night shines as bright as day. Darkness and light are both alike to you. I have a friend that has some military hardware, and he has night vision goggles. Have you ever looked through those? Very cool. And so you go into a very dark place. I mean, it's pitch black. And you look through these things, you can see in the dark. Listen, God has something far more sophisticated than night vision goggles. Wherever you go, he sees. Do you think a closed door keeps God out? Or turning a light off? Or speaking in hushed tones? He sees everything. He hears everything. He knows everything. And he will search for you because he loves you.